Now, I know I did not fully model that problem for you. I did that on purpose. I do want you to go through and fill in as many of these as you feel comfortable with, and I want to get a sense for which ones you feel the most comfortable with, because I think I know which ones those are. But I want to see which ones, after you practice this problem, which ones do you feel most comfortable with, and which ones should I review more with you. So, I am going to give you like 8 minutes. I will answer any questions you have as you go, but I want you to identify as many of these characteristics as you can for each of the 3 functions. Okay? I do recommend that you have your own Desmos window open so that you can graph them yourselves. You can move the window around as you need to. You can click on the points as you need to. And I am just going to sit back at about 9:49 or so. I'm going to take back over again no matter where you're at. On your mark, get set, go. just 2 more minutes, and then wherever you're at, we are going to stop and review quickly. And if you're not finished, that's okay. Like, we don't have enough time necessarily to do all 3, but I want to see how far we can get. I am going to go ahead and start erasing some of this. All right, wherever you're at, I'm going to go ahead and call for answers. If you didn't finish again, that's okay. But let's see what we've got. And let's go through and check ourselves. I want you to give me the answers. So for this first function, can you tell me, please, what is its domain and range?
Well, its domain is negative infinity to infinity.
So we would write that like this. And in other notations, you also maybe have seen something like this. Or, my favorite way to write it is all real numbers. Have you seen that funny looking R before in your math classes? It means all possible numbers, or in other words, negative infinity to infinity. Now, realistically, which one are you going to use? Depends on the situation. They all mean the same thing, but sometimes, especially when you use software to enter the information, sometimes they prefer one over the other. All right, range. What is the range of this function?
Negative infinity to infinity.
Same thing, and I'm not going to rewrite it all the different ways this time. Notice the most important difference is we now have a y instead of an x. Okay, minimums and maximums. Can you tell me the location of, let's say, a minimum first? In this case, it does definitely a local minimum. And just give me the x value. I'm okay with just the x value.
Negative 1.4.
Negative 1.4. And for the maximum, wait, the minimum was negative 1.4?
Oh, sorry. It was positive 1.4. I switched it, and I don't know.
Perfect. No, that's okay. Before I had done the other one around. Okay. Do we have any asymptotes? Thank you to the 2 of you that responded. For concavity, as we said before, I'm going to change colors just because I feel like I'm starting to get a lot of red. We have the concave up and the concave down. And remember, I want you to talk about it in terms of a range. Where am I concave up? Roughly. What x values? I gave you the answer earlier.
0 to positive infinity.
Uh-huh. Concave up was where I have, when I make the shape, my hand is facing up. That's going to be everything right here. And so I'm asking you what x values represent that. Where is it concave down?
0 to negative infinity.
Yes, I am going to switch that, though, on purpose. Because with graphs, just like with reading a book in English, not every language is this way, but reading a book in English, you read always from left to right. And we do the same thing with graphs. A lot of times we like to use 0 as the starting point, so it's tempting to always put that first, but realistically, we always read from left to right. And so we want to always start with the thing that's on the left and go to the thing that's on the right, no matter how we're writing it.